Welcome back, Pokefans! After much overview of what has been revealed about Sun and Moon, there is a motif that I see coming through that may give insight to the plotline of what will unfold in the Alola region. It's important to remember that this is purely speculation and falls within theory. However, a great deal of the information presented is pulled from gameplay trailers, game details, and what has been published so far about the games. Firstly, let's look at the legendary mascots of Sun and Moon. Solgaleo is described as the beast that devours the sun. This expression is astounding because it is absurd to believe that the sun could be swallowed by an animal. Although this is irrational, the claim may not be that far-fetched. Solgaleo's typing is Psychic and Steel. When stepping back, the typing of Solgaleo may not seem as revealing within the context of Sun and Moon's plotline. After the reveal of Solgaleo's typing, most fans' reaction was, "Huh? It's not a fire type, but it's the mascot for Sun version." Most brushed this off as well. Pokemon is doing their own thing and taking their IP in the direction that makes more sense to them. But I would challenge that belief by saying that the fact that Solgaleo is not a fire type Pokemon may be pointing at what I believe will be the overarching theme that will steer the storyline of Pokemon Sun and Moon. With these observations and further analysis of published information, I believe that Sun and Moon will illustrate the struggle between nature and technology. Furthermore, it can be stated that the games will attempt to make amends with these forces at hand, to show how important both nature and technology are important to the survival of the Pokemon universe. Now let's break down both legendary mascots. As we already know, Solgaleo is Steel and Psychic, while Lunala is Psychic and Ghost. Most legendary play counterparts to one another. An example of this are Groudon and Kyogre. In their respective games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Groudon and Kyogre wreak havoc in the Pokemon universe. Groudon can dry up the lands and oceans, and Kyogre can drown the land in water. Much like this relationship, Lunala and Solgaleo are each other's counterparts. Solgaleo in this instance represents technology, while Lunala represents nature, which is strengthened by the description that says, "It is the beast that calls the moon." Let's unpack this relationship. When Steel and Psychic comes to mind, I associate it with metals, robots, artificial intelligence, and finally, technology. As for Lunala's Psychic and Ghost typing, it can be broken down to spirituality, intelligence, mind, auras, fields, and lastly, nature. This is the basis and the beginning of the struggle between nature and technology. At first glance, the relationship of Lunala and Solgaleo seem one-sided, nature being the obvious choice to rally and champion. However, nature is capable of being just as destructive as technology, which echoes the similar relationship of Groudon and Kyogre's strive to win over the other. With this being said, I believe the protagonist will be faced with situations and trials centered on the dilemma of whether nature or technology is the better choice when moving forward. This predicament may just be the foundation of the evil organizations that may serve to push the storyline, like that of Oras, where Team Magma felt that the world would be better on land, versus Team Aqua, who felt that the world of water was much more suited. I can imagine one team that promotes technology as the champion ideal, because technology can provide advancement through medicine, engineering, and efficiency. As for the ideal of nature, the opposite team can argue that nature is the origin of life and provides the necessary adaptations for survival without harming the surrounding environments. This leads me to believe that Lillie, the mysterious assistant, will be at the middle of both of these ideals. All that can be said at the moment is that she has her own personal reasons for working with Professor Kukui. Is it possible that Professor Kukui's research may lead him right in the middle of the nature versus technology disagreement? Honestly, it may seem that way, but I feel that Professor Kukui is studying how nature and the introduction of technology can integrate to serve the advancement of nature and technology. His research may be the reason why the protagonist receives such a unique and rare Pokédex, known as Rotom Dex. Rotom Dex is the perfect example of how nature and technology can come together to create an amazing relationship. Rotom here represents nature, while the Pokédex item is the technology. Their relationship is symbiotic. Rotom Dex is not the only Pokemon that has this underlying theme. Let us not forget about the Pokemon movie Volcanion and the ingenious Magearna. The film takes Satoshi and his friends to the Azoth Kingdom. In that kingdom, they will be introduced to Magearna, the artificial Pokemon, with the mysterious power known as Soul Heart. Magearna, like Rotom Dex, is the coming together of two ideals. Or, like the original Pokemon Sun and Moon announcement trailer states, it all comes together in an all-new Pokemon adventure. As for Sun and Moon, Solgaleo is the coming together of intelligence and technology, which is probably why its typing is Psychic and Steel. The creation of artificial intelligence. Lunala will be the force of nature that will contend with the existence of Solgaleo, as much as Solgaleo will struggle with its existence as artificial intelligence, which may be the reason it is the beast that devours the sun. I know that this was quite a lot to take in and delve through, but it is exciting to really imagine what may be in store for us once Sun and Moon are released. I hope you enjoyed my take on the Sun and Moon theory. Please be sure to comment below with your ideas and smash the like button to let me know that you enjoyed my thoughts on Sun and Moon. Feel free to add to the conversation by adding your thoughts below. As always, be the best version of yourself. Please be sure to follow the JOHTO Press and my other social media outlets at Twitter, Instagram, and WordPress. Thank you for watching.